this is the trick tip for the heel flip. So for the heel flip, you're going to start, again, normal stance. You're going to actually step off the front of your board this time. As you step off, you want to make sure you step close to your board, because as it's rolling this way, you want to step off and get your back leg so it's actually touching your front leg as you're going this way, so it's touching the board. And so as you come up, as you jump backwards, the heel of your foot, heel flip, is going to catch the board.
Okay, this is a trick tip for the heel slide. So I'm regular, you're going to keep going straight this way. What you're going to do is you're going to want to turn into your heel slide, obviously heel side. So when you're turning, you're just going to lean back, but you want to lean your whole entire body back. And what you're going to do is you're going to whip your board around and also whip your body around like this. So you can just get all that motion in and just flip your whole entire board around. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, this is the trick tip for the 180 Ghost Ride kickflip. So you want to start in just a normal stance, you're riding, and then step off with your front, either your front foot or your back foot, whichever you're more comfortable. Normally, it's easier to step off front foot going this way, and then as you're coming back on, your back foot wants to step under as you're coming around. And so your right foot or your front foot is going to be the one that actually flips the board. And so as you're going up, you're jumping, you're actually turning so that the board goes like that. And then you're going to end up landing like this, opposite of your normal stance, goofy to regular or regular to goofy.
This is the trick tip for the pivot. So you want to keep, I'm regular, so I'm going this way right now. You want to have your front foot on the nose of your board, and then you want to keep your middle foot centered in the board. You want to put all of your weight on the front, and then just twist it around. And that's the pivot. Obviously you would be going faster, so yeah. That was the toe slide. For the toe slide, you want to go straight. Don't go backwards. And you're gonna have, you're gonna turn in, but you're gonna want to swing your whole entire body. Like you're gonna want to swing your torso, your arms, both of them, and around your body, so you can get all the motion in a clockwise formation. Clockwise.
Or counterclockwise for goofy.
No, screw that. Clockwise. Would it be? Oh yeah, counterclockwise. Okay, so clockwise for regular stance. And then you're just going to want to lean forward, like lean your whole entire body forward. And you're going to want to turn really sharply, as you saw when I did it. And then with all of those combined, you should be able to rotate your board a full 180 while having your body still with your board instead.
Hey, this is a trick tip for the shove it. Okay, so your stance should start with your front foot. I'm goofy, so my right foot is on the end of the board, pretty much perpendicular to the way you're rolling, and your other foot should be right about center, maybe a little further down if you want. And so the way to do the shove it is as you're rolling this way, you're going to want to turn this foot so that the board starts to come around. And as it comes around, you want to kick out with your left foot so the board comes around and you land on it like that.
Okay, this is the trick tip for the 360 Ghost Ride shove it. Okay, so it's pretty much just like the shove it, where you're going to want your front foot up on the nose, and then you're going to want your back foot, as you can see, in the middle part. And it's just like a shove it in the way that you pivot and move your body. So like, when the board's halfway for a shove it, that's when you let go and like jump up, and then that's when you're on your board again. But for this trick, what's going to happen is you're going to be on it, and then once you hit that center point where you're about to do a shove it, you want to just whip it a little bit more. And what will happen is the board will stay low on the ground. It won't like flip up or anything. So it'll stay low. So you're like going, you're halfway, and you just flick it a little bit more, and it'll keep going. And it'll keep going just like that. And then to land it, just jump right back on. Okay, so this is the tiger claw trick tip. So you're gonna have your back foot on the end of the board. You're gonna take your front foot off on the side, because all the weight's in the back. Your front's gonna pop up. You're gonna wanna grab it with this hand, twist it around, 360, bring it back on the ground, and hop back on. So this is the Casanova trick tip. So you're going to be on your board. You're going to want to do some Peter Pans. 1, 2, 3. And then what's going to happen is you're going to whip around this leg off your board. Okay? And with the same foot or with the other foot, you can just flip it up and land on it. I just want to watch out for this, but here. Flip and land on it and keep going. And that's the Casanova. Okay, this is the trick tip for the kick out. So you're going to be standing on your board. While you're moving, you're going to want to put your back foot on the side of the board while you're moving. And then to kick it out, you just literally push it out. But while you're moving, it's going to keep going around your body and keep going straight. You're just going to hop back right onto it.
Okay, this is the finger flip trick tip. Okay, you're going to want to start like a tiger claw with your front foot in like the middle of the board and your back foot on the tail. And then you're going to want to step backwards so it comes up into your right hand, just like that, with your arm across the board. Then you want to try to grab it as close to the center as possible. Then as it comes up, bring it forward and jump on it.
Okay, this is the old school kickflip trick tip. Okay, so you're gonna have your front foot on the side, on the far left side of the board, about coming off, and then your back foot, you want underneath your board, like your toe to the inside of your foot, about right here. You're gonna want on the inside to be able to flip it, because that's what's going to allow you to make you rotate your board. And then you just do it, man. Just do it.
This is the early grab trick tip. So for an early grab, you just want a pretty much regular stance, but you're gonna actually be crouched for this. And so you don't want your foot to go all the way over so that you can see the bottom. You just want to lean your back foot a little bit so that you can compress. And so with the early grab, your right hand, if you're goofy, your front hand is going to come and go right next to your foot. It can even be touching the side of your sneaker. And so then for the early grab, all you do is you compress and you go up.